Helen Mirren is here. She is an actress whose career is filled with intriguing characters in film and certainly in the theater. Here is a sample of her work.
Well, you've got Harris, right? You've got him. Now you use him. You use him to stop this bloody havoc, right?
I go to a good hairdresser.
Yes, the best there is.
I go to a good dentist.
Yes, yeah, oh yeah, he's Jewish.
I go to a good gynecologist.
You what?
Who says that it's unlikely that I'll ever have a baby.
I'm gonna put that bastard in a lineup.
What now?
You bet. I want him dragged out of bed. I want the scared out of him.
Jesus Christ. What if you're wrong?
I'm not.
If he is mad, sir, you have made him so by your idleness.
If I'm idle, madam, it is because the king gives me nothing to do.
Do what I do. I support him.
And I'm a good servant. I'm better than good. I'm the best. I'm the perfect servant. I know when they'll be hungry and the food is ready. I know when they'll be tired and the bed is turned down. I know it before they know it themselves.
It was inspired by John, and it's for John, and it's because of John. And no matter what you might think of the idea, Mari, you're looking at January.
This April, once again, she takes on the role of Detective Superintendent Jane Tennyson. This is the 6th installment of ExxonMobil Masterpiece Theater's Prime Suspect series on PBS. Here is a scene from the program.
Any injury to the joints, muscles, back or spine?
No.
In the past year, any significant weight change?
Nope.
Children?
Nope.
Married or single?
Single.
Pregnant? How often do you exercise?
Not enough.
Units of alcohol consumed in a week?
Cheers. 4 to 5.
And do you smoke?
Nope.
And have you been under increasing amounts of stress recently?
I am pleased to welcome Dame Helen Mirren back to this table. Congratulations, first of all.
On the Dame
What
itch.
means the Dame of the British Empire is the official
Yes,
title?
DBE.
Yeah. Now, why? This is the question you must have asked yourself. Why should I do this again? I have done it. I have done it well. I have all these other things I am doing that I love. You've made a commitment several years ago to say, I need to get back to the theater. I need to get back and do more theater roles. And along comes this series that we all love, and I'm thrilled that you're back. But I wondered if it was an easy decision for you.
It was, I mean, I just follow my instinct and I do what I kind of feel like doing, and I kind of felt like it was time.
I'm somehow not surprised by it. Everything you just said, I'm not surprised by.
I don't really think about it too much.
You feel like you do.
Yeah, and but also, you know, I thought, well, I get to work with the best writers available on British television, which means a very high standard of writing. The best directors, you know, the best people want to work on Prime Suspect because it's got such a great reputation, and also there's a lot of artistic freedom as a director, as a writer doing Prime Suspect. So, and it's an incredible role. So, yeah. You know, why not, really? It was not more why, but why not? There are a lot of why nots just for personal career reasons, you know, which are too boring to go into right now. But I thought 7 years was long enough.
She's one of the great fictional female contemporary characters to come out of British television, don't you think?
Yes, yes, she is. And I think, you know, when she first appeared, she was quite a trailblazer in any television, anywhere. You know, you hadn't seen... it was very rare to have a woman leading a drama in those days anyway. We'd had Cagney and Lacey, but that was about all we'd had.
Yeah. And she was strong and vulnerable, trying to find her way in a male-dominated institution.
Yes, but more than that, the story concentrated on the crime aspect rather than on the soap opera aspect. And I think very often, you know, when there are women characters on the screen, somehow the writers feel that they have to get into some kind of soap opera thing of relationships and children and all of that stuff, whereas Prime Suspect really concentrated on the crime aspect of the story and the thriller aspect of the story.
CSI and all these new sort of forensic stories seem to do that too. I mean, they tapped into the vein, not neither male nor female, into the idea of the investigation itself as being
Yes,
the lead character in
yeah,
the play.
exactly. It's called procedural, and
Procedural.
Actually, procedural. I think
Yes.
I think you.
That's what I was
find
looking
it's
for,
called.
wasn't it? Procedural.
And it's fascinating. It's mesmerising stuff.
Yeah.
It's why we all love to watch.
Let
Well,
this-
I do anyway. Documentaries about police cases. It's absolutely fascinating.
Let the story be the star.
Yeah, absolutely. And that we work really hard on Prime Suspect with that.
Well, has Jane changed at all?
She's older.
Older, and so? And has the fact that she's aged make her any different?
I don't know really. I guess I'll let other people judge that. I don't think in those ways about her. I mean, she's older and not necessarily wiser. She's kind of banging on like we all are.
Roll tape. Here is an episode, a clip from Prime Suspect 6 episode.
Bring evidence against Zigic. You were going after Lukic. This is the meeting we had never took place.
I thought it never did take place.
Did you never cross your mind you might actually be wrong?
Yes.
You're off this investigation. Take a week's leave. God knows what the consequences of this are going to be. Come in.
There she is. What can you say? Now, how many of these are you
I
going to
hope
do?
there are no lip readers
This is
out
2
there.
hours, correct? No,
Well,
about-
it's 4 hours altogether.
Yeah, so two separate episodes.
two
Two and two.
yes,
And will you do more?
I'll do one more, yes.
And then call it...
And then probably call it quits.
Really?
yes.
Why call it quits after 3?
After, well, two.
Two.
I think it'll be enough, and
Really?
I think I will be that much older, and probably it'll be time to end, yeah.
Which do you prefer? Making movies?
I always say I prefer
theatre.
the one that I'm not doing, because it always seems nicer.
So when you're doing television, you think about movies. When you're doing movies, you think about the theatre.
well,
when
you
you're doing
think
theatre,
about
you
the
think about
time.
movies.
It's all to